So if you really want to know more details on why exactly Kevin Feige took everything over from Marvel TV and Marvel in general, and specifically from Jeff Loeb and the terrible things that were happening behind the scenes on Marvel TV series, specifically involving Asian actors, well, this is the video for you. So most of you will probably remember, or I'll jot your memory so you do remember it, but Peter Shinkoda, who of course went on and played Nobu, the Red Ninja in Daredevil, was heavily mistreated, and he called out Marvel TV, specifically Jeff Loeb, not everybody, Jeff Loeb, who is more or less synonymous and is considered to be Marvel TV, as much as Kevin Feige is considered to be Marvel movies when you think of the people running it. Jeff Loeb was in that position. So Shinkoda wanted to further elaborate on the claims and things he said in the past, and he talked a little bit about the fact that there was a huge discrepancy in things that were happening. Like this, for example. So he went to auditions and he ran into some friends there, and the people that he ran into were shocked that he had to fly himself in for the auditions, but Marvel TV would cover the other non-Asian actors' flights for these same auditions. And then he also decided to disclose some details on the pay. So he was offered $3,500 per episode as a local hire type of deal. And this is a $1,600 commission that has to be taken out of this, and then taxes and everything. So he would equate to working about 8 days per episode. About $200 a day would be what he's making in the end. Now, some of you might say, well, that's not that bad. We're talking about $200 a day, working 16 to 18 hour days. So that's bad regardless. And for actors, this is terrible. Now, for comparison, a lot of actors that, let's say, do a one-off thing on like a CW show end up making like a $10,000 per episode shoot or something along those lines. Sometimes less, depending on their screen time, if they're, like a character that doesn't have that many lines. But again, this is for what we're talking about as one of the main villains of the first season, who would go on to be reoccurring. And he went on to explain that he had to pay for his fast-track permits, paid for his own subways to get to set locations and everything. And it was just, terrible all around. There is a lot more of this if you guys want to look at into some of his replies and things he said. That would be on Twitter at Peter Shinkoda. Just go follow it on there and you'll see more tweets and info. And he talks about how he was paid in other jobs where he was literally paid 10 to 15 times more per episode than what he made in like a week. So again, discrepancy in Jeff Loeb. Looking bad for you, man. Looking bad.